Some colleges are banning free speech on college campuses. Well, no more, because I'm about to sign a law that protects free speech on college campuses in Texas. Anti Semitic platforms like Gab have no place in Texas and certainly do not represent Texas values. What does represent Texas values is legislation like this by Representative King and Representative Goldman that fights anti Semitism in Texas. Shouldn't have to do it. First Amendment guarantees it. Now, it's law in Texas.
Really? Really? So much for freedom of speech, dude. Like, in Texas, like, y'all had to go get the National Guard? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, you guys, like, I'm not pro-Palestine whatsoever. I'm very pro-America. And the things that I'm reading on Twitter right now, Greg Abbott, what he tweeted out. First of all, this was from Greg Price. He said, pro-Hamas idiots at UT Austin discover what happens while you try to pull a Columbia in Texas. This is a protest. It's just a protest. That's all it is. Like, they're not harming anyone. I don't see anyone fighting. I don't see anyone trying to like destroy the campus. I just see a protester with a sign that says ceasefire. That's all, and that's a part of our constitution. We're able to like basically have signs and be able to protest wherever we want. And it's just like, so do you not like the First Amendment? Like, so in Texas, where the border is being invaded, they're sending the National Guard to stop free speech. So that's what we're doing now, huh? That's what we're doing now. And this is what Greg Abbott had to say. Arrests are being made right now and will continue until the crowd disperses. These protesters belong in jail. Anti-Semitism will not be tolerated in Texas, period. Students joining in hate-filled anti-Semitic protests at any public college or university in Texas should be expelled. Since when are we arresting people for anti-Semitism? Why are we doing that? I would like to know. Could someone tell me out there? Like, I didn't think that anti-Semitism was a harm to anyone, really. I didn't think that that was like physically harming someone, murdering someone by just saying ceasefire, free Palestine from the river to the sea. That's what it is. That's all they're doing. That you're going to arrest them for and want to expel them for. Oh, I know why. It's because you have signed in hate speech laws. That's why. The right has signed in hate speech laws. Trump did it in 2019 on college campuses where you cannot basically have freedom of speech. And it's just, it makes me really sick, you guys, because, you know, I'm not a leftist whatsoever. I'm not a leftist. But what is happening in Texas right now is a communist tactic to stop adversity, to stop opposition. That's all it is. Like, whether or not you're pro-Palestine or pro-Israel, people have the right to protest, period. This should not be a leftist talking point to say. This is a right-leaning person a right-leaning gay man, black gay man. I don't even like identity politics, but I am those things that believe in being pro-America, believe in freedom of speech, believe in the Second Amendment, believe in the Constitution, that we are allowed to protest. And what Greg Abbott is doing is so unconstitutional. You cannot arrest people for having freedom of speech. Whether or not you like the speech or you dislike the speech, it's given very much like if you pronounce me as a wrong, you misgender me, you should be arrested vibes. That's what it's giving. And it's very woke. Like, the right is so fucking woke, you guys. Like, can y'all not see that there is no left or right? There is just controlled opposition, and that there is just these people that are being bought and paid to basically take away your rights from the right and the left. And it really comes down to like, who is a lesser evil? That's where it comes down to now, and I am sick of it. I'm so sick of it, because all I think about is this. It's like, we go to work, we do our thing, you take our tax money and you send it overseas to kill an innocent child. And I'm just flabbergasted. Like, I really am. Like, I think about this like so much. Like, I think about it so much because it's actually so sickening. And you wonder why these people hate us. And you wonder why people are saying death to America. America is literally saying death to innocent children in the Middle East for a foreign country simply because they are bought and paid. Like, money is a powerful satanic thing, you guys. Like, it really is. Like, it is so sickening to see what is happening before our eyes. And I'm just so blessed to be able to not be programmed to think that, oh, those silly protesters, like, yeah, arrest them. Like, I'm so happy I'm not in that mentality. I'm happy that I am not dumb, okay? Like, you dumb bitches out there. I'm not dumb like you, okay? Where I think it's alright to arrest people for having an opinion. Even if I don't like protesters, like, I don't like protesting. I don't. I think protesting is very cringe, very stupid to me, very dumb to me. Like, I do think it's useless. I do think that it would never stop anything that's happening over in Israel and in Gaza whatsoever. I do not think that this is going to happen. Like, just like when they protest and they boycott Starbucks. Starbucks is literally still thriving. Starbucks is still $1 billion, whatever, $1 trillion fucking company. I don't even care. And it would never stop anything because guess what? The people that we have voted to put in power, they are the ones who are doing this to these people, whether you like it or not. And yes, protesting, it does show that there is some opposition. There is a major opposition because look what's happened with TikTok. TikTok is being banned for a lobbyist motherfucking APOC, okay? That's what it is. It's for the lobby, APOC. APOC is a Jewish organization that is lobbying inside of our fucking government right now. And they pay, like, basically, except for Thomas Massey, the left and the right, to vote for Israel's best interest and not for America's best interest at all. Because if it was for America's best interest, they would not be basically telling these people to vote on this shit and having these conversations and sit down with these the leaders of these organizations that pay them thousands upon thousands of dollars to basically not allow people to protest, not allow people to say certain things that they may not like and call anything and everything anti-Semitism. I mean, like Rabbi Barkley, he says that anti-Semitism is basically a growing thing. It's multiplying. That's what he says. So anything basically can be anti-Semitic. Just like what happened with Greta Thunberg. Remember when like she was like saying like she's for free Palestine or whatever like that, and she had an octopus beside her, and it's supposedly that was anti-Semitic because of like an old trope of how the Nazis used to put like like these cartoons of like octopus on top of the world, saying that Jews are controlling the world basically. Which I mean, it may or may not be true, but like, it's just like, really, a toy octopus is anti-Semitic now? Could she be arrested for that? You guys, like, I'm here to tell you this because, and I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody at all. I am just a regular person out here working hard, hustling like anybody else. And I'm just here to tell you this right now. Like, there is no one out here to save you. Okay? You have Greg Abbott, one of the people that is in the Republican Party that is advocating for arrest for people that are protesting. Whether you like it or not, he is a commie that should be actually trying to secure our border even more, pick that fucking barbed wire up, stop the invasion was happening. Despite we already know that Joe Biden is the one who is allowing this shit that's happening because he too is a pro-Zionist, and Zionists do not like America. Okay, I'm telling you right now. If they did, why is Alejandro Mayorkas allowing um illegals that is basically coming in America, killing white girls, yes. And before they could have had him detained, but they let him out on parole, and that's how Lincoln Riley got killed because they let him out. There is just There's so much stuff going on right now, and I see no one talking about it. And I understand, like, this is a hard topic to fucking push through because you look like a maniac. But if you actually put the puzzle together and you see what's actually happening right now, you will wake the fuck up. You will wake up. You will see everything for how it is. Like, this is not no fucking conspiracy theory, bitch. Like, this is real shit. This is real shit, you guys. Like, real shit. Like, we this country is gone to shit, and it has started. It started with Trump, and I know, like, I literally posted TikTok saying like how like America needs class and America needs this and that because I love Melania Trump. I do. I love Trump's personality, his style, his vibe. Like, I live for him. I live for that vibe. But I don't have to agree with everything that he fucking says and does because I know damn well in 2019 he wrote a hate speech law, bitch, basically saying that you cannot protest and it is anti-Semitic to do so on college campuses if you have opposition. It is not right. It is unconstitutional. It is taking away your First Amendment right. And they have been going so hard for APAC and Congress and the Senate. This is why TikTok is being banned right now, you guys. Like, I'm telling you right now, wake up! Like, wake the fuck up. Like, how do you not see what's happening? Like, dude, the right and left is taken. Like, there's no one out there to save you, bitch. Like, there's no one out there. And I am a Republican. I am right leaning. I am right leaning. I am not left leaning. Yes, I may be gay. I may like fashion. I may like makeup. But that has nothing, I mean, nothing to do with what is right and what is wrong in this country. Like, wake up. Like, I don't understand why people are just so hung up on identity. It is about what is right and what's wrong in this fucking country, you guys. Like, oh my God. We're literally going to end up like Canada. Like, we're going to end up like Canada because no one is actually going to be out here and to embarrass these politicians. The solution is to embarrass these politicians. Y'all motherfuckers, when y'all go to Mar-a-Lago, y'all need to embarrass Trump. That's what you need to do. Embarrass him. Scold the fuck out of him to change. All of these politicians, that's what they need. They need a little shame. They need shame, okay? Like, the only person out here is Thomas Massey, and he fucking posted a video of these motherfucking politicians in the House of Representatives literally waving Ukrainian flags, and Mike Johnson ordered him to take down the post, and literally they was threatening him $500, bitch, a fine. Of course they rolled it back because they know that, like, we're not fucking with that. Like, what? Like, what do you mean you gonna fine him for posting what the fuck we see on fucking television? We see y'all motherfuckers fucking posting that shit. You wanna tell me that he can't post it? We see that shit on TV. It is just so beyond me right now. Like, I mean, beyond me. And everyone is just like, okay? You guys, it's insane. And it's so funny too. Like Matt Walsh, he's finally speaking. That little pussy ass bitch is finally speaking out against all what's happening right now in Texas. How like they're trying to arrest these people for protesting, like whether or not you're pro Palestine or not. Like people have the right to protest. Like how is Greg Abbott gonna be like the one who says that he's an advocate for free speech, right? Like this was like a while ago in 2019. He signed a law protecting free speech on college campuses, but now he is basically saying that we're gonna arrest people for anti-Semitism. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you like, wow? And you know, like, I understand like why right leaning people are just so like averse to like, they don't like the left because of what they have done to them, to call them insurrectionists, all this kind of stuff. I understand, like, I see both sides, but regardless, whether or not if it's the left or the right, no one should be doing this. No one should be arresting people for basically having an opinion, basically protesting. Like it's insane to me. It truly is. And now I love Anomaly. I fucking love Anomaly. He posted Matt Walsh. Greg Abbott said he was having protesters arrested because of anti-Semitism won't be tolerated in Texas. I believe in arresting people who break the law, but there is no law against anti-Semitism and there shouldn't be. And he said that on Israeli Wire. Like, the one who literally took Candace off of Israeli Wire, the Daily Wire, because she has an opinion. She has a smart brain. She sees patterns like I do. It's just like at this point, you guys, like every single right wing, um, like organization or every single right wing, company like Daily Wire, PragerU, all these different things. If they are trying to tell these people that they cannot say certain things, we should not be supporting these people. Period. Like it's insane that how he can say that, but Candace can be ousted. You guys, things are getting so real, and it makes me sick that no one's actually talking about it. I see all these influencers, these like right wing influencers, they suck in Trump's dick, like basically backwards, but they never call out like what he did and reflect on the like the how horrible it was during the pandemic, like under his administration. Like no one ever talks about that. Like, dude, being locked in our houses was insane. And honestly, and I was woke and I never took the V. But even Trump was very pro V. He was very pro V, still is. He thinks he is the godfather of the V. And you guys suck him off so hard, dude. Like, and like I said, like I posted a video of Melania Trump praising Melania Trump and saying like how America needs class and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean that I have to agree with every fucking thing that Trump does. And I'm right leaning. I'm a right leaning gay Republican, okay? I'm just not dumb. I'm not cultist. I'm not culty like you bitches.
I believe totally in your freedoms. I do. Bree, you got to do what you have to do. But I recommend take the vaccines. I did it. It's good. Take the vaccines. But no, that's okay. That's all right. You got your freedoms. But I happen to take the vaccine.
The vaccines do work and they are effective.
You pussy ass bitches are so cultish. You don't see what's happening right now. Like, how can you sit there and just shut the fuck up? Like, I can't. Like, I can't. I would never. No matter how much Instagram tries to, like, make me not be able to follow people, tries to say that I'm breaking monetization rules or whatever like that for posting about things like this, I would never stop because I know what's right, I know what's wrong. You should know what's right and what's wrong, regardless if you're Jewish, regardless if you're Arabic, it doesn't fucking matter. If you're an American, you should be pro-America, okay? Things is getting really, really scary, you guys. It really is. And I just seen like another post about like how Biden it wants to implement a climate crisis, which is a climate shutdowns, which is what they basically want to put in effect to basically do the World Economic Forum's agenda where you won't own nothing and you'll be happy vibe. Like it's giving very much that. And it's all rolling through with the ban of TikTok. It's like, do you not see like we're getting a little little kiss of communism, just like everywhere, like every single where. It's like a little kiss of communism. It's like you thought it was worse under the pandemic. I think it's gonna get even more worse now. They're taking away TikTok right now. Of course, it's gonna take months. And ByteDance is, I guess they're considering, to take legal action and actually fight for Americans' freedom of speech. Like, are you kidding me? Like, oh wow, all the times that I've been banned for basically practicing my freedom of speech in America, you want to fight for my freedom of speech, please, bitch. TikTok is definitely going to be banned, and they're going to come for X next. They're going to come for a lot of different companies that are allowing people to have freedom of speech, like Rumble is owned by a Canadian. You don't think that, like, if they want to talk about how they don't like a foreign person owning a company and allowing it in America, it's just like, what? You think they're gonna like come for them next? Like, I don't believe for one second that this shit is all about China. China is trying to come for the children. It's like, dude, TikTok has changed their tune. They put on STEM and everything, just like they have in China, where they do have like that STEM, like TikTok, where it teaches you about math and science. Y'all have that shit on your phones right now. You just choose not to fucking watch it, because Americans are not that smart. Americans aren't raised that way like they are in China. Okay, it's a communist takeover over there. You guys, it's so different. Like, we have so much freedom and we're so privileged over here that we are too comfortable. Okay, and as we should have be comfortable. We should be able to speak and say whatever the fuck we want. Like, what do you mean? This this whole fucking bullshit tomfoolery is all so fake, dude. China literally owns farmland of ours, okay, and it's near military bases. Like, they own farmland that is near military bases. Go the fuck figure, okay? And you want to talk about, oh, this is about China taking over the children on TikTok. It's like, no, bitch. It's about control. This is for APAC. This is for a foreign country, okay? This is not about, it's not about none of that, because you're losing the narrative. You see how many pro-Palestinian fucking protester is over pro-Israel protests. Like, dude, it's all about controlling the narrative, and they are allowing these people to take over. And this is a communist tactic, whether or not you are pro-Palestine, pro-Israel, whatever the fuck. I am pro-America, and the most pro-American thing about me is securing my freedom of speech, because, bitch, I like to talk shit and I like to fucking dish it. If I can't fucking dish it anymore in this fucking country, what's the point of being here, bitch? You have to preserve what the fuck you have here, and why you think so many people are trying to come here in this country. You guys need to wake the fuck up, okay? Wake up. Call your senators. Call the people of Congress. Whatever the fuck. Do something. Because I don't even have to. My motherfucking Thomas Massey, I don't have to call him. He's already doing what he's doing, okay? Period. I'm lost for words. I really am. I'm a loss for words. You guys do something. Somebody do something. I know no one's gonna watch. It's not. This is not gonna go viral. This is not gonna do anything. They're just gonna suppress this. But please, whoever's out there, like, call your senators. Call like somebody. Do something. Call your representative. Do something. These people are fucking with us, dude. Like, they're fucking with us, and they're gonna fuck with us too motherfucking hard to the point that we're gonna end up just like fucking Canada, or even fucking worse, we even turn to China, dude. That's who they want to compete with anyway, right? This is scary. It's very scary, you guys. You think this is a game? This is not a game. It's not a game. It's so bad. It really is. And it's so funny that the first person to fucking pitch in for his investment with TikTok is Steven Mnuchin, whoever the fuck his name is. He was in Trump's cabinet too. And he's Jewish too. Go figure. He works with APOC too. Go figure, right? Everybody's saying, oh, Elon Musk should buy TikTok. Like, please. Like, I see him banning people left and right on Twitter, dude. You say one thing about Israel, your shit gets shadow banned. Like, dude, it's so funny. It's so funny. Like, y'all think that he is for you. He is not. He's not. No. No one. There's no one out there. He's been taken. He's been taken. Do y'all not see he was going that Israeli tour? Please. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up, bitch. It's gonna get bad. It is. It's gonna get bad.